had a chance to work on a really unique apartment space in Powai recently. This is a customer who approached us directly and was basically moving into a new apartment, was doing all the renovation work, and wanted us to add a audiophile grade surround sound system for him, but one that could also double up with his power amplifier, so he could listen to stereo sound when he wants to in the night, just just enjoying his two-channel stereo. Uh, we had to work out the correct AVR for him, give him a good center channel. He already had his two bookshelf speakers by Harbit that he wanted to integrate into the setup. He's very happy with those, and he had his power amplifier. He wanted us to provide a processor slash AVR for the surrounds and the center channel, and a great subwoofer. So right away, our thoughts go towards audio control. This is our go-to brand for high audiophile grade processing and amplification, and also for to the rhythmic subwoofers for the low frequency response. We integrated the audio control AVR 7 with a rhythmic L12 subwoofer, his Arbit bookshelf speakers for the fronts, an RBH Signature Series center channel, and RBH VA Series VA615 in-ceiling surround speakers to give a good surround sound experience. Now, this is a pretty large space, and it doesn't just stop at the living room. It goes from the living and extends onto the dining. Although towards the center is where his sofa and main listening position is seated. So for us, we'd have a very accurate calibration to ensure that in his main listening position, he's getting the best solution sound. We wanted to essentially work on our speaker placement to give him the best possible placement, give him a good 53 degree listening angle, anywhere from 45 to 50 degrees for stereo listening or for home theater. And the other aspect of this project was the projector and screen. He also wanted to have a projector and screen for his living room, but he wasn't sure if he wanted to have something hanging like a long-throw projector on the ceiling and ruin the effects of the living room space. So we suggested him an ultra short-throw projector, which is something we had done for other spaces in the past. We went through our previous projects with him and showed him some of our old projects that we've worked on and what we've done for those spaces. And we basically shortlisted the Optima P1 Ultra Short Throw projector, which is also a native 4K projector. I'd never worked with this projector before, but after working with it now, I can say it is truly unbelievable. Very bright, great 4K content. We also set up an Apple TV 4K with this projector, so it really gave us a good cinematic experience. The most important part when using ultra short throw projector is the screen. A lot of people tend to forget that you need to have a tap tension stretch screen for an ultra short throw projector, because otherwise you'll have waves in the fabric. So we use the Screen Innovations Solo 100-inch tap tension projection screen in 16:9 format. It turned out beautiful. It hid away right in the ceiling pelmet. You don't see it when it's on use. In the projector, you can hide away in the AV unit in the front when it's on use. It looks like a proper living room when it's not being turned into a home cinema, you can say, for the kids and the family. We spent a lot of time doing the calibration. We first started with a mini DSP 2x4 for the front speakers. He also had an Oppo Blu-ray player, which he used for his DAC and for his main source for music listening for his CDs. With the 2x4, we connected the output of the Oppo into the 2x4 input, and then the output from the 2x4 into the main channels for the power amp, the two channels for the power amp, and that powered your two-channel speakers, your main front speakers. Now we did a calibration with REW. The customer was pretty satisfied, and then after that, we actually spent some time doing Dirac calibration, because Dirac is built into the audio control processor. After doing Dirac calibration and even basically again timelining the mains, timelining the subs with the mains, and doing some low frequency optimization, the response was mind-blowing. Even I was blown away how good the calibration came out after Dirac. It really felt like a true surround sound experience you get in a home, in a cinema hall, but being at your house. The bass was so tight and responsive, and where we were sitting, we felt every single beat of the low frequency. The mains sounded perfect. You could really feel even the surround effects when sound moved from front to back. So overall, we're really happy to experience the cinema. The Optima P1 really impressed us a lot. It outperformed most projectors we've worked with, and Screen Innovations is the best screen we've ever worked with for these particular setups for ultra short throw projectors. So all in all, it was a great experience. Really enjoyed the setup, and We do look forward to working with more projects like this, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us anytime. And if you want to know any questions about this project, definitely do reach out to our team. We'd be happy to help you out. And don't forget, Avenue Sound, nothing we do is ordinary.